Hey, Dave.
Tom Hanks, I have wanted to speak with you for quite some time. It is truly an honor to meet you today, my friend. This is great. This is awesome. I have an update for you. So there's a restaurant. I actually live in the Pearland area. It's like 10 minutes from my house where I'm at right now, called La Casita. They have pictures of you all over the wall. Apparently, you ate there a lot.
Yeah,
During
yeah,
Apollo 13, I
yeah.
want you to know that the Tom Hanks special, which is three chicken enchiladas, rice and beans, is still to this day a top seller, and I just had it about a week ago.
Wow. I would probably double up on the beans. I'd say rice with double beans, but that's good food. Man, let's meet there for lunch in an hour and a half. I'll do what I can in order to get there.
You come down, I'll take you there, and we'll have a great time. W.C. Field said it: never work with children or pets. You have a robot and a dog, and you did an amazing job with that. I want to get your thoughts.
I think W.C. Field said that because kids and dogs have a tendency to spill his cocktails. Um, uh, I've had nothing but good luck working with both, and God bless the fates that brought Seamus to us. Seamus, the dog who plays Goodyear, is has the deepest, most soulful brown eyes that you could ever. My daughter, who met Seamus on the set one day, she said, "I'd like to meet a man with Seamus's eyes, deep, soft, brown, wide open, unjudging, caring, emotive." A lot of it, of course, you're working with trainers and Mark and Ray and Seamus. There was an awful lot of stuff, of course, where I could have been a red traffic cone, and Seamus would have done exactly as he was asked. But there were those other moments where it was just me and him, and he wasn't working, and neither was I working, and a little wrestling match and a little scrub of the belly and a little feeling his tail and scratching his ears, looking in his deep brown eyes and talking to him a little bit. That was nothing more than a guy with a really great dog and a dog with a guy that he didn't hate. So that was the high country.
Tom, this is the first time we've had a chance to speak. I have to ask, what is it about acting that you love so much?
Well, it's the opposite of self consciousness. I think we live an awful lot of our lives wondering how we're doing, what do we look like, how do we sound, what's our effect on other people. Long ago, and I can't say I was so prescient that I knew this at the time, but the release that you can get by inhabiting a role is a profound one. If you're really into it, if you know the dialogue really well, and if you're in tune with the theme of the story that you're telling, you get to disappear into this netherworld. And it's not a fantasy world, it's actually a physical world that you inhabit for as long as the play lasts, for as long as the scene lasts, for as long as you're shooting the movie. And it ends up being almost so tantalizing, usually. I mean, sometimes they're emotional drains that, beat the living daylights out of you. You can't wait to be done with the thing. But what usually comes along with that is a type of electric creativity that would not exist unless you were an actor, that you would not be able to be asked to inhabit that zone unless they said it is now time to commit something to film and it's going to last forever. So get there and action. The getting there is actually it's an out of body experience that happens again and again and again. If you're lucky, if you're on time, if you know your dialogue, and if you have an idea in your pocket.
Besides Finch, do you have a favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Oh, the next one? No, I don't. I can't watch them after a while. They might come up on the grid every now and then. Actually, over the summertime, we were having dinner with a buddy house, and two of the people there, including myself, three of the people there, including myself, were involved in That Thing You Do, and I hadn't seen That Thing You Do in 20 years, from beginning to end, and so we ended up watching it, and I had forgotten so much about it. And I thought at the end of it, I said, "Hey, you know what? This movie actually makes me feel pretty good. I'm glad I saw it." So if I was going to, and so many of my friends are in it, and so many of my kids are all in it. And my youngest son was born in between two of the scenes that are in the movie. So I'd have to say if there's one that I could stand revisiting again, it would be That Thing You Do and the story of the Wonders, aka the Oneaters.
That's my go-to movie, and I am not just saying it because it's you and I here. I'm a former radio guy, love it. Listen, Tom, thank you for your time today. Really appreciate it. Truly an honor. And when you come to Houston, we're gonna go eat the Tom Hanks special, the enchiladas. What'd you say? Extra rice, no beans, or
No, extra beans. Not so much rice, but an extra side of beans.
I love it, my friend. Great to see you. Seriously,
Good to
thank you.
see you. Great talking to you, Dave.